Hello and welcome. I'm John Swanson, Curator of Collections and Exhibitions at the Minnesota Marine Art Museum in Winona. Today, I'd like to share an item from our vault. We have a ship model of one of America's most famous ships, USS Constitution. This ship model is of USS Constitution. The scale model is built from white oak taken from the original hull when the ship was reconditioned in 1927. Some of the principal fastenings are molded from copper used in the original ship, supplied by no other than Paul Revere. The cabins are finished in white enamel and furnished with mahogany couches, desks, tables, and sideboards. The model was built between 1928 and 1930 by Wilbur Decker, an American. The model was in the collection of the Minneapolis Institute of Art, where Decker served on their board of directors, and in 2012 it was donated to the collection of the Minnesota Marine Art Museum. In 1794, the United States Congress authorized the creation of a Navy and appropriated funds for building 6 frigates. Frigates are fast, maneuverable, square-rigged, and armed naval vessels, smaller than the traditional European ships. Constitution is 204 feet long. The height of the mainmast is 220 feet high, and she has a width or a beam of 43 feet. She was capable of doing 13 knots, which is approximately 15 miles per hour, and carried 54 guns and a crew of 450. Constitution was designed by Joshua Humphreys and Josiah Fox and built at Hart's Shipyard in Boston. Paul Revere supplied the original copper bolts and sheathing. Constitution saw service against the Barbary pirates in the Mediterranean Sea and against the navies of both France and England in the Atlantic Ocean. In 1830, having been condemned for scrap, the ship was saved by a public outcry prompted by Oliver Wendell Holmes' poem Old Ironsides, and in 1855 was recommissioned as a training ship. Early in the 20th century, she again escaped destruction. Constitution was again restored in 1973 in anticipation of America's bicentennial in 1976. Today, the vessel remains in Boston as a floating museum and is the oldest commissioned ship in the U.S. Navy. Thank you for taking a look at this seldom seen ship model at the Minnesota Marine Art Museum.